Welcome to Conversations Live. For more than a decade, we've brought you the best in books, entertainment, celebrity interviews, and current events. When the movers and shakers of the world have something to say to you, they say it to us first. Here's your host, Cyrus Webb.
Welcome back, everyone, to Conversations Live. I'm your host, Cyrus Webb. Glad you all can join us once again. For a radio audience tuning in at WYAD 94.1 FM and WYADonline.com, we're glad that you all can be with us. Also joining us online worldwide, thanks to our friends at iHeartRadio and Amazon Music. We're glad you all could be with us as well. Well, I think if you guys have been watching the news, maybe talking to your family and friends, you know that the workplace is still in flux. And this is affecting not only employers, but also workers as well. And it's shown itself in a newly released Career Optimism Index study that shows that half of Americans report feeling easily replaceable in their job position, and 44% of employers say their top challenge is finding talent in the past year that lack well-qualified applicants. So what can be done to be able to curb the Great Talent Stagnation that's going on right now? We're here to talk to us more about it. We're excited to welcome Dr. John Woods to our broadcast today. Dr. Woods is an academic officer at the University of Phoenix. He's going to talk to us not only about the study, but also where you guys can go for more information as well. Dr. Woods, thank you again for stopping by. I really appreciate it.
Thanks, Cyrus. Excited to chat with you today about the Career Optimism Index results.
Yeah, and so this is really interesting. Our audience may not be familiar with the term, Dr. Woods. Let's start there. What is the Great Talent Stagnation?
Yeah, that's the theme we see come through in the research this year, a survey we've been doing for 4 years now. The stagnation refers to a couple of different things. One, a little bit less hiring in the marketplace, but more importantly, the feelings of the American worker that they don't quite have as much opportunity as they used to in the past. And that's creating for them a feeling like they're maybe being passed over or overlooked and not maybe developed, and therefore that they're stagnating in their career. That's where that comes from.
And as I mentioned in my intro, Dr. Woods, this is something that's impacting everyone, both employers as well as the employees or workers. So let's start with the employers. What can employers do to combat the stagnation within their workforce?
Yeah, there's a number of things. Yeah, as you said, employers are concerned about turnover. They report at 65% feeling this way. They also say 51% that it takes them a month or more to fill positions. The things they can do, a number of them that we recommend coming out of the survey results. One is offer training and development programs for their workers. Two, offer a mentorship program. Three, have more active conversations with employees about their careers, their career goals, career pathing, helping them advance within an organization to fill those open positions as opposed to just looking externally. And the real kicker here is there's value to this. What employers might not know that with increased productivity from doing these things, they have decreased turnover, a more developed worker is a more engaged worker, and their healthcare costs are actually less. That doing all these things can amount to a savings for the organization of more than $8,000 per year per worker. So these aren't just nice to have. There's a real value, a real bottom line to these results.
Exactly. Bottom line indeed. I think those numbers will definitely make employers think about that, Dr. Wood. So what about the other side? What can workers do to combat stagnation in their current role?
So, Cyrus, you hit on a really good point, which is this isn't just all about what employers need to do. The worker has a role in this as well. The worker can keep their eye out for those training and development opportunities that an organization might offer. Companies say that they offer these in a huge number of cases. Companies say they offer plenty of training and development. Workers report only knowing about it at a significantly lower rate. So they need to pay more attention to what's available. They need to have active and ongoing conversations with their manager or leaders within their organization about their aspirations for career development, about their aspirations for growth. And similar to the employer metrics I gave you, this has a real bottom line impact for the employee as well. So the employee who's doing these things can at times, the survey data would tell us, realize an increase in their salary of over $5,000 per year, based on keeping their eye on these opportunities and engaging in these conversations, being more active in their own their own talent development.
Love that. So a great way to be able to combat that great stagnation that we're talking about when it comes to talent here. Dr. Woods, great information from the study, and I know there's more there. Where can our audience go for more information about it?
Yeah, thanks, Cyrus, for asking. All the information, and we look at it by different industries, we look at it by different regions or cities. It can all be found at phoenix.edu/career-institute.
And we'll make sure that we link that up again for our audience. Dr. Woods, thank you again for stopping by. Really appreciate you sharing the information from the study, and looking forward to having you back on the program again.
Thanks, Cyrus. Enjoyed chatting with you.
Thank you. I appreciate that. And we thank your audience for tuning in to another great segment of Conversations Live.